Look at that. That fighter just got knocked out in front of thousands of people. Cameras. Lights. The whole world watching. And you know what's crazy? That moment, that exact moment on the floor, is the most important moment of his entire career. Not because he fell, but because of what he does next. And right now, life has knocked you out too. Maybe not in a cage, but you know what I'm talking about. The job was gone. The relationship fell apart. The plan failed. The money ran out. Maybe you trusted somebody and they destroyed you. And now you're sitting there waiting for someone to help you up. I need you to hear this clearly. Nobody is coming. Not your parents. Not your friends. Not luck. Not the universe aligning for you. The referee isn't going to stop this fight. The crowd isn't going to jump in. When that fighter is on the canvas, he is alone. The only decision that matters is his. Stand up or stay down. And that's exactly where you are right now. You think getting knocked out is the problem. It's not. You know what actually kills people? Staying down. Getting comfortable on the canvas. Telling yourself the story. I tried. It wasn't meant for me. Maybe this is just my life. That's the real knockout. The one you choose. Every single fighter you've ever admired, Conor, Khabib, Jon Jones, every one of them has been dropped, humiliated, written off. Every single one. But you never watched the YouTube video about the night they cried on the bathroom floor at 2 a.m. You only saw the belt around their waist. The knockout wasn't the end. It was the beginning of who they actually became. Here's what a champion does after a knockdown. He doesn't lie there thinking about why he got hit. He doesn't replay the punch in his mind. He doesn't text his friends about it. He gets up. The worst thing you can do right now is spend 6 months analyzing why your life fell apart. Your job doesn't care about your explanation. Your bank account doesn't care about your feelings. Action is the only answer. One step. One decision. One thing today that is different from yesterday. That's it. That's the whole formula. You know what a good corner does at the end of a brutal round? They don't say, maybe you shouldn't fight. They say, here's what's happening, here's how we fix it. Pain is information. Your breakdown is telling you something. The failure is a GPS recalculating. That relationship that destroyed you. It taught you what you actually need in a person. That business that failed. It showed you exactly what not to do, which means you're closer than anyone who's never tried. That job you lost. Maybe it was the cage that was always too small for you. What is this moment trying to teach you? That's the only question worth asking. Some of you tied your entire identity to one thing. One person. One title. One outcome. And when it got taken away, you don't just feel like you lost. You feel like you don't exist. Listen. A fighter who loses a fight is still a fighter. He's not defined by that one night. You are not your job title. You are not your relationship status. You are not your bank balance right now. You are the person who is still moving. That's who you are. And that person is worth building. The scoreboard doesn't define the fighter. The work does. Every person in your life who has something you want, the success, the confidence, the peace, they all have one thing in common. They went through their worst moment and chose not to quit. Not because it was easy. Not because they had all the answers. Not because someone believed in them. They just refused to stay on the floor. This moment, right now, whatever you're going through, this is the test. Not the test of how talented you are. Not how smart. Not how lucky. The test of how badly you actually want the life you say you want. Anyone can fight when they are winning. Champions fight when they are losing. And right now, the question is simple. Are you going to get up? I'm not going to tell you to subscribe. I'm going to tell you something more important. In the next 24 hours, not next week, not when you feel ready, do one thing that the knocked out version of you was too scared to do. Send the email. Apply for the thing. Make the call. Start the page 1. One move. That's how you get off the canvas. Drop it in the comments. Tell me what you're doing in the next 24 hours. I'll read every single one. Get up. The fight isn't over.